George in the afternoon. My man is here, Double HP. That award for best hip hop. What do you say?
I think it was really well deserved. Anybody who would have won that award would have been well deserving of it. But then again, this is all based on the fans of each artist who was nominated and everything. Yeah. But I think really all in all, holistically, this was probably one of the best nights for African music, because this was really about unity more so than who is a winner and who's a loser. You know, everybody who was really nominated was a winner, and those who took it were just those who just kind of got the cherry on the top. But I really think this was probably one of the most historical nights of African music in general, because we probably communicated more about unity than any other award ceremony we've ever been in. This was a really amazing night.
Looking forward to 2016. I'm sure you are so inspired that you're going to be working so hard. We're going to be seeing a lot of HP nominations and wins next year. Yeah,
definitely you will. I mean, we've got Mutaka High School that's now popping out as well. We just did whole single with Fall Back in Love. We've got the whole I Love the Way You Are as well, the song that I featured with Zion as well. But we're going to be pushing a lot more other songs as well. But what I really love about this entire thing is that African unity is now the major topic amongst people's lips. Africa went from being the back pages to now being the centerfold. And very soon, my brother, we're going to be the front pages of everything that's going to be happening. And what I love the most is the message that Bunch also pushed as well by saying that in 10 years time we won't be talking African music, it'll just be music, my brother, with the removal of Africa as well, because at the end of the day we're all musicians at the end of the day, my brother. We are one world, and we are now starting to be exposed as the best kept secret in the whole world.
That's
my brother,
Well, congratulations to people like you who are putting Africa on the map.
Thank you very much, my brother. Everybody who is doing their best to now get music out of the territories that they're in and making it a whole continental movement. Big up to them, my brother.
Tell you what, in 5 years' time, it won't be a surprise to find that South African radio probably be 100% South African. We got so much talent and quality.
Georgie, all I'm saying is that not even so much South African music, African music, my brother. We've got so much to offer in all genres across the spectrum, my brother. I don't see why we can't fill out a whole 3-hour radio show having R&B artists that are coming from all other continental countries, Afro pop, rock, alternative, and all the other awards. I think this is really an example to show that Africa can actually stand on its own without actually leaning on the West. Like Kwame Nkrumah said once, we don't lean towards the West, we don't lean towards the East, we lean towards going forward. That's exactly where we're at.
All right, thanks, Double HP.
Now who's got the beat thick, the neat kick? It can only be the first sick. That's man. The sweet chicks, the deep licks. It can only be the sick. That's love. I got the whole crowd shaking.
You know what? I think there's somebody probably who's more nervous than you. I don't know. Let's find out. Double HP.
Georgito.
He is here. Double HP as well in the studio.
Round of applause.
Yeah, I've got Speakery here. He was talking about being nervous.
Bianco, Leonora, Kinsaga, Wasiva, the brother of the same father, Wasiva. Give me not a plan, give me the phone call and Chagar in the studio,
Very
Wasiva.
soon. Why is it physical quite a revolution and
Oh yeah, I like it.
Okay. We will be the first ones to know about it. We want to host that Quite a Revolution right here.
Why
All
you
right.
think? You're going to host it already.
Yeah.
Very soon.
Double HP Jabba, Speakery was saying, he's nervous about the summers. I don't know about you, dude. What was the first thing you thought when you were informed about this new gig? You're going to be hosting it.
My brother, I just thought to myself, I need to be careful of a few things. I just need to make sure that I don't fall. I just need to make sure that I don't scratch at the wrong places. I need to make sure that I don't have a can of energy drink on stage, my brother. Everything else will just fall into place.
That's why I'm stressful.
Hey, not that, it's crazy. Yeah, I want to. Hey, it's not that. But you know what? Yeah, I haven't figured. Even if we, I want to speak the one thing that I always tell people is that at the level that we're at, we never losers. We either win or we learn. So
definitely.
At this point in time, I'm like, even if we were to fall on stage, we're gonna fall in such style. Everyone will think that's a dance move.
Fall with grace.
Yeah.
Seriously, that's one of my biggest fears when I'm walking on stage, falling. It's listen, Double HP, I listened to you on Nikki B's show last Sunday and marveled at how passionate you are about African music. Will you be bringing that passion across as a host of the Summers?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, everywhere I speak, my brother, I'm an advocate for Pan-Africanism, and wherever I can slot it in, I will. Because most importantly, like this won't be like any other summers. We'll be really celebrating 21 years of our democracy and the development of South African urban music to where it's gotten to, and the achievements have been done by some of our artists outside of our different borders. We're now no longer, when we cross the ocean, I'm not just a South African artist, I'm an African artist. Yep. So that's why we need to kind of also showcase, my brother. And yeah, man, they couldn't have asked for a better person to do this.
And having had your own TV show before, are you feeling the pressure to deliver, and how are you preparing for one of the biggest live shows on television? What do you go through?
My thing is, I'm thinking to myself, funny enough, man, I'm drawing inspiration right now from watching old Mzeke videos, because Mzeke was one person who could handle a live scenario very well, but one thing that I'm very nervous about is that we, as much as it's all spontaneous and whatnot, we have to kind of follow an auto cue of sorts. So yeah, man, I just hope that everything runs smoothly on that department, because there's always a situation where whenever I see announce awards, the auto cue would move slightly slower than supposed to, or it would move a little faster, So I hope me and the auto cue person have a very great relationship. I just need to make sure that they have a nice cool drink before we start the show, so everything comes off nice.
Rehearsal. But,
yes, my king.
Again, we know who the boss of Kimangi, and you're gonna cream this.
Boss of Jeso all the way, whatever. Lemudimo Njaka, hawuqale waduka straight. Whatever.
Hey, my man, thanks for joining us. And of course, you will be announcing Umandla Spikiri as the Lifetime Achievement Award winner there. So that's going to be something to look forward to. You see?
I was supposed to.
I am so happy that I managed to be, the catalyst to take away your nervousness.
And I gotta people don't understand that the recipients of the Lifetime Achievement Award are two architects of what we call the gong music, what we call Kwaito today.
I remember the gong way back in the 1980s. Used to be called the gong.
These are guys that, in my opinion, Zgupu wouldn't have been Zgupu if it wasn't for these guys, I mean, Bismicho, back in the days of Bozulu, Sampere Spanale Brachiko, I mean, my brother, Lesile Sound Ena Laesa Yalona, right now it is proudly South African sound, and can't tell you something unless you're people in your Alarona, man.
It's our culture.
Whatever, Chaka.
Don't forget.
Whatever, Chaka.
Oh no! What did I do? Wait. Double HP, you're still there, yeah?
Yeah, I'm still here, my brother.
Okay, all right. We're just gonna wrap it up there. All right.
Good. Thanks a lot, Jujito. Thanks a lot, Spikito.
Double HP, thank you, and well done on that gig, my bro.